I ramble about CCTVs that people have in their houses and doorbell videos. Ban them all, because they're an outrageous breach of privacy. They film everything you do when you're on screen. They don't need to sit there going through lots of stuff that's not getting anything, because it only operates when somebody's about. So if you live in a house, maybe your next door neighbour's filming you in your garden or through your window, and they can look at it whenever they want. And often a lot of people with that mindset are the ones who go on a bit Big Brother, ironically, whereas they're doing it themselves. But it's an appalling breach of privacy. I don't know why MPs and politicians haven't cottoned on to it yet. Maybe because a lot of people want to film their neighbours all the time. There's going to be crime stories about it, or there was a big legal case recently where a neighbour, every time they walked out the door they were being filmed. Jeremy Vine does it as well. He films his whole street. He actually, when he cycles to work as well, he's got a video in the back and front, and the back, that's what I meant to say, that was a shocking bit, the back. And there was that case where a young lady ended up getting jailed because of a bit of road rage because he was in the middle of the street. But anyway, CCTV in houses, doorbell alarms. MPs, you need to do something about them. They're an outrageous breach of privacy. Say if somebody lives in a flat, it means every time you walk past, your neighbour knows and they can check you. And then you've got the same problem with cars as well, with the dash cams. You walk past the car at night, you're filmed. I think in some continental countries like France, dash cams and cars are banned because of breach of privacy. And I can definitely see the point. It would be a shame if dash cams went, but I can see the breach of privacy as well, so I don't know how I would swing in that one. I mean, they're obviously good for car insurance and crime and stuff like that, but again, if people are filming you all the time, it's an enormous breach, and I think eventually someday something will be done in Britain because of some crime that happens or something. At the moment, the public are loving it because they see crime stories in the news from that, and the police are always asking for dashcam footage or CCTV footage. I think that young lady who got murdered recently by a policeman, it was probably dashcam footage that caught him, because if it wasn't for that, there might not have been any evidence. So, but it's too much of a breach of privacy for everyday people. I don't know. I've heard the manufacturers say that they tell their customers, you've got to not let it go out with your own property. But nobody pays attention. I see things in Daily Mail all the time where it's maybe some funny CCTV footage from a house, and then it shows you the neighbours across the road through their window, stuff like that. So I think maybe they can make them work so that they only see about, I don't know, 5 foot in front of you. Or maybe just for doorbell ones, you could make them maybe a gsensor so that they only work if the door's been tapped or pressured in some way. They have them on dash cams, so G-sensors. But they need to do something about it, because at the moment your neighbour is filming your whole street into the houses across the road, through the windows, everybody walking past, you going about your business every day. They can see everything, so politicians need to do something about consumer house CCTVs. domestic CCTV, including doorbell alarms.